Conditional number two. Conditional number two is for things that are hypothetical or unlikely to happen. Like in conditional number one, we have the condition and the result. But something that is important to highlight is that the tenses in conditional number two are different, and we have a special case of to be. This is the structure of second conditional. Like I said previously, we have the condition and the result. The thing with the verb of the condition is that it's in past, but not because this happened in the past. It's because we are indicating a distance from the reality. Again, this is an hypothetical situation. This is not true. And the result has subject, would, and verb base form. Here, it is really likely that you come across with all the modal verbs like would, like could, like might, actually should, but this is again according to the message that you want to convey. So something that is important here is that if you want to change the order, you can. Let me tell you. Here we have the condition, comma, and the result. But if you want to change the order, you can do it as well. Like, I'd buy a house if I won the lottery, okay? And in this case, we don't use comma. So don't forget that. This is a special case of to be, subjunctive mood. The example as follows. If I were taller, I'd be a basketball player. This is a subjunctive mood. Traditionally, we use past simple indicative mood, like I was, you were, she was, we were, okay? So I was and she was for third person, and of course with I. But subjunctive mood, for all the pronouns, you will use were, okay? Why? Again, because this situation is not true. It's hypothetical situation. It's something that is imaginary, okay? So you are indicating a distance from the reality. The traditional example is, if I were you, I'd go. Don't forget this special case because a lot of people make mistakes on it. To wrap it up, this is the second conditional. If I won the lottery, I'd buy a house. If I were taller, I'd be a basketball player. If I could go back in time, I'd visit my grandparents in their youth. I'd say something if I could. The question, if you had any job in the world, what would it be? If you had a superpower, what would it be and what would you do? So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments.